Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I totally like to, I'm in a marriage and I'm in an open marriage, okay? So I like to date people outside of, well, in my marriage while I'm still married, okay? And so if it's somebody that's gonna ask me out, I prefer to be asked out by them, okay? Now I know people see me and think, what, you gotta do the asking because you're like the gorgeous alpha type, right? I'm like an alpha type, right? As Marco, because I'm only dated Marco. So people are like, well, why don't you ask? You have to be the one to ask. But I genuinely feel that I want to be asked, all right? I think it's important. I know it's like, you're like, well, why would you want to be, and I date both guys and girls, but you're like, why would you want to be asked? You're like the epitome of like strong and good looking. I personally like to be asked because then I know for sure the person likes me. Then I know for sure it's something that I can easily gauge. If somebody doesn't ask me, then I don't think, they might like me and I can assume that, but I don't know, right? So, it's better to be asked, in my opinion. All right, now people usually like me to do the asking. Throughout my dating experience, a lot of times I did ask a lot of times, and I felt, that's good. Asking is fine. But I prefer to be asked out. Now, doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl. I prefer to be asked out. Now, I really think that people are very intimidated by me. People have a hard time with me, and that's because I'm very good looking and very talented. But it's like Madonna, like the right person will. She said the right person wouldn't be intimidated of her, right? The right person would come up to her. The right person would ask her, and that's how I feel about me, right? Like the right person will ask me, the right person will talk to me, the right person will say something. And then all the people that you thought maybe liked you or whatever that didn't say anything, it'll make up for it when you get asked for the right people. Now you guys know I'm married, like I keep saying, but I really do feel that being in an open marriage, people might be like, well, how can you do that? What about the sacredness of marriage, or what about marriage being super sacred, or don't you want to have that bond with one person, or do you want to be married and then be in a relationship because you're not loving each other as much? No, that's not it. I really feel like it's important to know that, or to say that, that we have, well, we have to say what our wants are, right? If you want to be in an open marriage for the reason that you already feel you're in love with that person, but you want to share more love with more people. I mean, I'm a very loving, affectionate person, so I like to share it with as many people as I can, right? So really, it's not like it's rocket science, or it's not like you know, it's not like it's like, something super difficult to work through, or it's not like it's like we're fighting and we have to always be fighting. And so the only way to be happy is for us to both date. And I think a lot of people nowadays do what they want. I don't think it's really an issue. I'm pretty sure people are very, very certain that they can do what they want. Like, people will get married and do totally different things than a traditional wedding. People will date whatever sex or orientation or trans person. People will do whatever these days. I don't think it really matters, really, as long as you're happy with your own choices. Okay, bye now. Thank you.